Hello student. Now we are going to complete this Laplace transformation in part 5. Actually I am going to revise again some important formulas. That is a Laplace transformation of t raised to n f of t, that is minus 1 raised to n into dnfs by dsn raised to n. Means if we multiply this f of t by t, you will get first derivative. If you multiply f of t by t square, here you have to find second derivative of f of s, and like this. Okay, now second rule, that is into t then find derivative. If upon t then find integration. Means if you know Laplace transformation of f of t, let it is f of s, then if you want to find Laplace transformation of f of t upon t, then integrate this. Means if multiplied by t, find derivative. If divided by t, find its integration. Okay, again this is a shift of origin theorem. That is if f of, you know, Laplace transformation of f of t, if it is f of s, then you can find Laplace transformation of f of at. A means any real number. Any real number means you know Laplace transformation of sin t. According to this rule, you can find Laplace transformation of, suppose you know Laplace transformation of sin t. Sin t is, suppose sin t, you know, that is the 1 upon s square plus 1. From that you can find Laplace transformation of sin 2t. 2t means 1 by 2, and replace s by means s by 2 whole square by 1, like this, that like this. Okay, this is the third result. Okay, now fourth result is, if you want to find Laplace transformation of derivative of t, f dash t, then this is the formula. Note down this: s f of s minus f of 0. Suppose you want to find Laplace transformation of second derivative, it will s square fs minus s f of 0 minus f dash 0. Suppose you want to find Laplace transformation of third derivative, keep in mind you start from s cube, third derivative from s cube, second derivative from s square, first derivative from s f of s, first term is always f of s, then minus all this and write this coefficient by decreasing 1 1 1. Okay, means suppose you want to find Laplace transformation of fourth derivative, Laplace transformation of fourth derivative of f of t, fourth derivative of f of t, then it will start from s raised to 4 f of s, then minus s cube first derivative f of 0 minus s square f double dash 0 minus s triple dash 0 and minus fourth dash 0, like this, s raised to 4, s cube, s square, s and this last term. Okay, like that. Means if you want to find Laplace transformation of derivative, then find formula is like this: s into f of s minus f of 0. If you want to find s square second derivative, Laplace transformation of second derivative, then it will s square f of s minus f of 0 minus f dash 0, like this. And if you want to find the Laplace transformation of integration of this derivative, then like this is formula. And if you want to find Laplace transformation of integration 0 to t, that will 1 by s into f of s, 1 by s into f of s, 1 by s into f of s. Note down, if anybody want to write this. Actually I have taken some problems on this, but if you want to find, if you want to write like this important result. Okay, now in this video I am going to solve some problems. Okay, now I am rubbing to this. Keep in mind, if into t, find derivative. If upon t, then find integration. Then if you want to find the Laplace transformation of first derivative, second derivative, third derivative, like that. And if you want to find Laplace transformation of integration, this is the formula. Okay, now start some problems. one by one. Upon t means integration. Upon t means integration. Into t means derivative. Laplace transformation of derivative, how to find? Also I have written this formula. Now write one by one. Find Laplace transformation of sin 4t upon t. Sin 4t upon t. Now you know Laplace transformation of 4t, sin 4t. From that you can find Laplace transformation of upon t. Upon t means find integration. Into t means find derivative. Now we know that Laplace transformation of sin 4t. Sin 4t means 4 upon s. Now this formula you know, a upon s square plus a square. But I want to find Laplace transformation of sin 4t upon t. Upon t means you have to find integration from s to infinity. S to infinity of this f of s means what? 4 upon s square plus 16. Okay? ds means what? You know sin Laplace transformation of sin 4t is this. And from that, if you want to find Laplace transformation of sin 4t upon t, you have to find integration of this f of s, integration of this f of s from s to infinity. Now 4 is constant, take outside, and 1 upon s square plus a square. What is the formula? 1 by a. 1 by a means 1 by 4. It is s square plus a square, s square plus a square. Okay? 1 by a. Tan inverse, you must note integration. 1 upon x square plus a square, 1 upon x square plus a square, 1 by a tan inverse x by a. Here variable is s, only variable is s, means 1 upon a means 4 square is 16 means 4 square. Tan inverse tan x by a means s by a, s 4. That is a integration. And these are the limits. Now 4 will get cancelled. 4 was already there. Take outside, and 1 upon integration is 1 by a tan inverse x by a, that is s by a. Now substitute upper limit, that is infinity upon 4. S is infinity. Value of s is infinity. Infinity tan inverse infinity minus tan inverse of this s by 4. Tan inverse s by 4. Okay. Tan inverse s by 4. That is a tan inverse infinity, you know. Tan inverse infinity, you know. That is what? Pi by 2. Pi by 2 minus tan inverse s by 4. S by 4. Now pi by 2 minus tan inverse x is a cot. Therefore we can write. If you know, write. Otherwise not necessary. Pi by 2 minus tan inverse s by 4. That will cot inverse s by 4. It is answer. Okay, any doubt? Means if there is a into t, find the first derivative. If there is into t square, find second derivative. If there is upon t, find integration of f of s. Means if you know Laplace transformation of f of t, let it is f of s. Then if into t is there, find derivative, first derivative minus 1 into. If second derivative, finds t square, then find second derivative. Similarly, if upon t is there, you have to find integration of this f of s. You know Laplace transformation of sin 4t, that is this, and if upon t is there, you will get this. Okay? In this way, you can find Laplace transformation of integration also, means upon t also. Now, write next. Find Laplace transformation of e raised to minus 80 minus e raised to minus bt upon t. Upon t means कैसे सोचना है? Laplace transformation of this function f of t you must know. From that, upon t means you have to find integration of that Laplace transformation. Okay? Now Laplace transformation of e raised to minus t minus e raised to minus bt, you know. According to linear property, it is the e raised to minus 80 minus e raised to minus bt. Subtraction is there. That's why separate this term. Now what is e raised to minus 80? You know that. E raised to, okay? What is e raised to minus 80? Laplace transformation s minus that is s plus a minus 1 upon 1 upon s raised to minus bt. Minus bt means s minus minus b, that is s plus b. Okay. Now this is a Laplace transformation of this. Now you want to find Laplace transformation of e raised to minus at minus e raised to minus bt upon t. Upon t means you have to find integration of this. Integration limits from s to infinity. 1 upon s plus a minus 1 upon s plus b. Okay, ds. Any doubt? Okay. Now integrate this. Therefore, integration of this is 1 upon x plus a log x plus a, but only variable is s, that is the log s plus a minus 1 upon s plus b means what? Log of s plus b, and limits from s to infinity means lower limit is s, upper limit is infinity. Okay. Now that's why it is a, now apply rules of logarithm, log a minus log b, that will log a by b, that is log s plus a upon s plus b, limits from s to infinity. Okay. Now substitute upper limit. Upper limit means what? Upper limit is infinity, means substitute infinity in the place of s. Substitute infinity in the place of s. Now if you substitute infinity in the place of s, actually it will log 1. Log 1 means what? This is 0. Log 1 means 0. See here, actually this is a 1. Log 1 is 0 minus log of s plus a upon s plus b. Okay. S, you have to substitute s in place of s means as it is, this term will, how it is 0, you know. Actually if you don't know, I am going to explain this. Divide numerator and divide denominator by s, it will 1 plus a by s and 1 plus b by s. But if you find you substitute infinity, it is 1 plus 0, log of 1 plus 0 and 1 plus 0 again, that is a log 1, and log 1 means what? 0. That is the meaning of this 0 minus lower limit, that is the s. Okay. But actually this is minus log of s plus a upon s plus b, but we want to convert this minus sign in plus sign, then this is a log of, if we want to convert, otherwise this is also answer, but you don't want this negative sign, this s plus a upon s plus b will become as a s plus b upon s plus a log. Okay, that is the log a by b means what? Minus log b by a, that is the result from logarithm, and hence in this way we can write this as answer. Also this is the meaning of this is the same. Okay. Now write down next sum. Now you know how to find Laplace transformation of upon t. Into t means what? First derivative. Upon t means integration. Into t square, second derivative. Okay. Now write some sums for practice. Okay. Find Laplace transformation of t e raised to 3t sin 2t. Now what we have to do first? See, first of all, you know Laplace transformation of sin 2t. From that, into t means derivative, and from that by first shift theorem we can find Laplace transformation of e raised to 3t. Now see, step by step, Laplace transformation of sin 2t. Sin 80 means a upon, here a is 2. 2 upon s square plus a square means s square plus 2 square, 4. Okay. Now therefore, just I have told you that if there is a into t, then find first derivative. Before that, minus 1 raised to 1. For t, if t square, then power 2. T cube power 3. T raised to 4 power 4. T minus 1 raised to 1. Okay. And which derivative? First derivative of what? Of f of s. F of s means 2 upon s square plus 4. Okay. Now minus 1 raised to 1 means minus 1. Any doubt? Then 2 into 2, take outside this. that is 1 upon s square plus 4, s square plus 4. Okay, derivative of 1 upon, means minus 2 into minus 2. Now derivative you know how to find, apply u by v rule, or I will write directly that derivative of f of 1 by s what क्या होगा, minus 1 by f of s square into f dash s. Okay, f of x 1 upon f of x, derivative of 1 upon f of x, 1 upon x काय derivative होतो, minus 1 by x square. Here 1 by s square plus 4, that means minus 1 upon s square. Otherwise you apply the u by v rule, s square by 4 whole square into derivative of s square plus 4, that is a 2s. Okay, 2s minus minus plus 2 to 4, 4s upon s square plus 4 whole square. Now this is the Laplace transformation of t. What we have done here, you know, Laplace transformation of sine to t. I have written that. From that, find Laplace transformation of t into, as there is into t, find derivative of this first derivative, because t raised to 1 is there, that is a minus 1 raised to 1 means minus 1, and that is the first derivative of this. First derivative, how I have found this, take 2 outside, 1 upon s square plus 4 means minus 1 upon s square plus 4 whole square into derivative of s square plus 4, that is a 2s, or you can find by u by v, v into derivative of 1, that is a 0, minus 1 into derivative of this, that is a 2s upon s square plus 4 whole square, same thing. Okay, now that will be 4s. From that, this problem is not completed. Why? Because you have find just Laplace transformation of this t into sine to t. From that you have to find Laplace transformation of t sine to t into e raised to 3t. Okay, now I am going to rub this. Okay, now Laplace transformation of t into sine to t just you have found, and that is a 4s upon what, s square plus 4 whole square. But we have to find from that first shift theorem. I am going to use first shift theorem, that is a t into e raised to 3t. If there is a e raised to 80, if you know, just there is a e raised to 80, this u was known. Now u e raised to 3t is in multiplication. By first theorem, replace s by s minus a. Again I am going to repeat, e raised to 80 into f of t. What is that? F of s minus a. F of s minus a means replace s by s minus a. S minus a means what? 4 into a means what? 3. S minus a. For that, previous videos are important. I have explained. I have taken some from book, and also I have written again and again that formulae. That's why now it is a very simple. 4 s means replace s by s minus a. Why? Because we are finding Laplace transformation of this into e raised to 3t by first shift theorem. Replace s by s minus a, that is s minus 3. Here is again s minus 3 whole square plus 4 again whole square. What we have done here, actually we have used here first shift theorem. First side, find sine t in Laplace transformation of sine to t. From that, into t means first derivative, that is this much, and then e raised to 3t means by first shift theorem use replace s by s minus 3. Okay, replace s by s minus 3, that is 4s minus 12. Simplify this or not necessary. If you want to simplify, s square minus 6s, that is not important. Actually Laplace transformation is important. Plus 9 and plus 4, 13, and that is whole square. That is the answer. Okay, now write next. Take another sum. Now you have to find, suppose, Laplace transformation of cos t into cos 2t. Cos t into cos 2t. Cos t into cos. Now actually here there is a multiplication. Multiplication means there is no rule for multiplication. But that's why you have to convert this in terms of addition or subtraction. That is a defactorization formula, you know, from 3 or 4 years, from 11th standard, 11, 12, FYSY. Now, because there is no rule for multiplication, now I am going to convert this in terms of addition or subtraction. Okay, for that I multiply by 2 and divided it by 2, because there is a formula for 2 cos A cos B. 2 cos A cos B, take outside this half outside. Now 2 cos A cos B, cos A plus B is cos T plus 2T plus cos T minus 2T or 2T minus T, same. Okay, that is half into Laplace transformation cos 3T plus cos of minus T means cos T again, cos T. Okay, actually which formula I have used? That is a 2 cos A cos B equal to what? Cos of A plus B plus cos of A minus B. That is a formula, and that's why I have multiplied by 2 and divided by 2. We will take 1 by 2 outside, that is a cos A plus B, cos 3T plus cos T minus 2T, that is a cos T. Okay, now that's why it is a 1 by 2 Laplace transformation of cos, you know, s upon s square plus a square, that is s square plus 9. And what is the Laplace transformation of cos T? Again s upon s square plus a square, that is a 1 square. Here is a T only, that is a 1 square, 1. That is the answer. That is the answer. Means there is a multiplication of 2 cos, 2 sin. You have to convert this in terms of addition or subtraction using what? Using which formula? Defactorization. If there is a multiplication of 2 cos, it will be this addition of cos. If there is a multiplication of 2 sin, it will be the subtraction of 2 cos. If you 1 sin and then 1 cos, then it is the addition of or subtraction of sin and cos. This formula defactorization you must know. Also you are known about that from 11th standard. Okay, now this is the Laplace transformation. Sums are very simple. That's why I have taken this topic in video. Okay, now write next sum. That is the Laplace transformation of, find Laplace transformation of integration now 0 to t sin 3t dt. Okay, now you have to find the Laplace transformation of integration 0 to t. Now you know Laplace transformation of sin 3. Laplace transformation of sin 3t is what? Sin 80. Sin 80 means a upon means 3 upon s square plus a square means s square plus 3 square, that is a 9. From that if you want to find Laplace transformation of integration of this f of t means this integration of sin 3t, Laplace transformation of sin 3t you know, and from that you have to find Laplace transformation of integration from 0 to t sin 3t dt. Okay, so what is the formula for that, or what is the result for that? If you know Laplace transformation of f of t, you can find Laplace transformation of integration of f of t, and that is what? 1 by s into f of s. Now this is f of s. F of s means Laplace transformation of f of t, and into only you have to find, into you have, what you have to do? Multiply by 1 by s or divided by s, that is 1 by s into 3 upon s square plus 9. This is very simple result, means you want to find Laplace transformation of integration, and you know Laplace transformation of f of t, then only 1 by s into Laplace transformation of sin 3t, that is a 3 upon s square plus 9 into only what you have to do 1 by s, means if you have to find Laplace transformation of integration. Okay, in this way you can find Laplace transformation with the help of some formulae 5 or 6, and first shift theorem, second shift theorem we have taken, then again shift of origin, then again shift of origin, then Laplace transformation of t into f of t, or t raised to n into f of t, again f of t upon t also you can find the Laplace transformation of derivative, and we can find Laplace transformation of integration. Only these points are important in your syllabus Okay, now I will give some examples to practice. Okay, to solve some example for practice. And now before that, I am going to take some another problem. Now, right now, only revision is there. Laplace t square minus e raised to minus 2t plus e raised to t. And if you want to use the book, there are some books in market. I will tell again. I have told you, but again, if you want. Now, what is Laplace transformation of this? E raised to minus 2t plus Laplace transformation of e raised to t. Okay. And now then t square means t raised to n factorial, 2 factorial s raised to n plus 1, that is 2 plus 1, 3. Okay, these are only formulas. Formula based question are there in your exercise, and also some result I have told. These are important. Any sum you can solve with the help of this result. Okay, e raised to minus 2t means 1 upon s minus minus a, that is s plus 2, and e raised to t means 1 upon s minus here is 1. This is the result only. Like that, these are some problems from another book. Okay. Now find Laplace transformation of e raised to at into 2 cos bt minus 3 sin bt. Again, first find Laplace transformation of this, and then use first shift theorem, because e raised to at is there. Now what is Laplace transformation of 2 cos bt minus 3 sin bt? Separate this 2 into bilinear property, cos bt, 3 constant, Laplace transformation of sin bt. Okay, 2 into what is the cos bt? Cos means s upon what? S square plus s b square is there. 3 into Laplace transformation of sin bt. Sin bt means a is there, means a means here b upon s square by s square plus b square. Okay, this is a Laplace transformation of this much. But into e raised to at is there, then you have to use which theorem? First shift theorem. First shift theorem. Okay, 3 sin bt. That is replace s by s minus a. Means it is 2 into s minus a upon what I am doing. Actually, I am replacing s by s minus a by first shift theorem. Minus 3 into b is also there, and replace only s by s minus a. S by s minus a. Why? Because you are finding Laplace transformation of e raised to at. Okay, s minus a square plus b square. That is the result. That is the result. Okay, in this way you can solve any problem in your book. Actually, I have taken all the results. I have taken all the results from your syllabus, and each result I have explained with example. Examples are very simple. 5 or 6 formulas are there, and some linear property. First shift theorem, second shift theorem, then into t result, then upon t result, then Laplace transformation of derivative and Laplace transformation of integration. Only this, if you know, you can solve any sum. I have explained each result with example, and same examples are there in your book or in any book. Okay, thank you. And the next part will be from same topic, that is the inverse Laplace transformation. Okay, bye.